Hi guys, I'm GeoAverage. Welcome back. I'm here for a second video, and this time it's going to be diverse world map. Again, I'm doing a challenge, a play along, so I'll share the link. Please have a go, and let's see how we get on today. Copy that for later, and we'll start with round one. Okay, what do we have here to start us off? Merem Yeni Yol. Okay, looks like I was going to say it looks like a Euro plate, but that actually looks a little bit thick on the left-hand side. I'm not aware if there's any other countries that do a similar regions that do a similar thing on the plates with a blue like that on the left, but it does look a bit unusual. Okay, that looks like that could be Turkish. That looks Turkish to me. Let's have a keep looking around, see what other clues we can find. Okay, so I'm definitely picking up a Turkish vibe on this. Oh, there's a lot of signs, but I'm not sure how many of these. First of all, I'm going to be able to see, and second, how many are actually going to give me some information in relation to the town or the city, the place that we are. Nothing obvious jumping out. Okay, we've got a little minibus here on the side of us. This could be helpful, maybe. Any of these could be a place name, I'm really not sure. Okay, not that helpful for me, I'm afraid. Damn. When we jumped in here, there's initial bit of writing, and I could see, obviously scrolling around, you can see a few signs. I really thought this might be a good one. But I'm not picking up too much from it. This looks to possibly be the best set of clues, but I'm not sure what they will be. I guess, I mean, he presumably can travel different places, and therefore this sign maybe would be locations, but I mean, it's just a blind guess, really. That says Carsi as well as that, though. Carsi, maybe Carsi, Charsi, however you pronounce that, is somewhere to look. It looks like a fairly decent sized place, just from this small view. Okay, I'm just going to bring this into view whilst I bring the map up, and we're going to zoom into Turkey. And I think probably the first thing to do is actually to dive into Istanbul and Ankara maybe, and see if these could be areas of those cities. So let's go into Istanbul. I might need to go in a little bit further. Okay, let's see if we can pick out any of these. Karsi, Zafer, Mevlana. I don't know if that sounds particularly Turkish to my ears, but Karsi. I might need to go in nearer. Yeah. Okay. I'm not getting anything from this here at the moment. probably going to find out it's not Turkish at all. But I know you get that the accent on the C and the S in Turkey, like that, in fact. So it's my best guess, I think. No, I can't see any of those words. Not that they might not even be place names. But as I said, let's have a look at Ankara as well. In close enough that we can see some of the area names. Just be a bit too close there. I'm really looking for that Karsi, Charsi, and I can't see that anywhere. Okay, so based on the fact that this could really be anywhere, it might not even be Turkey, but it could be anywhere in Turkey, I think I'm probably more comfortable going for Ankara than I am for Istanbul. And let's see how we get on. Okay, so it is Turkey, 4415, not a terrible score. Above 4,000 for me is something to be pleased with, I think. And I can't see any of those place names here either. So they may not, as I say, may not have been place names at all. I don't remember seeing Konya on the vehicle at all. Okay, well, let's move on to the next round and see how we get on. Wow, okay. I think we're not going to have a lot to go on for this map. And these are the sort of rounds that absolutely amaze me. It sort of flummoxes me entirely. You know, how do people get 5,000 or very near on these sort of rounds? There's just no information to go on. I'm just endlessly scrolling around here in the vain hope that there would be some information. I mean, all I'm getting from this is, at the moment, I don't really understand the road markings. I think it's too early days for me to be able to retain that sort of information, so I don't know where. I think South America has a lot of yellow middle lines, but I'm not convinced by that. It's right-hand drive, the driving on the right, excuse me, which maybe supports South America as well. Or it could be America, even the USA. In one of the desert regions, but it's quite hilly. I suppose I think I'm probably getting some more of a kind of a Peru feel from this. Black and white. You guys probably can tell me what these black and white sign poles means, and the bollards here, white with a yellow top. They're probably very distinctive. Fortunately, I'm not picking up that information. So I think I'm just going to have to go for a bit of a guess. I'm going to go for Peru. That mountain is in the west, slightly south of west. So maybe I just need to try and find a bit of a mountain and put myself to the north east of it. Okay. I think maybe down this way. I don't know where the more arid regions are of Peru. I'm guessing it's kind of the not green areas. There's some mountains here, some more. I mean, it could really be anywhere in here, couldn't it? So I'm just going to go for. I'm just going to go here. Hope for the best. Okay, well, Peru. That's definitely good for me. over 4,000 points again. Pleased with that. I think in terms of other pluses, I got the right idea in terms of going further south, so that's good. And west and south, so I mean that peak must have been in this range here somewhere. It's not signposted at all, but 255 miles, not too bad in the in that scenario, I don't think. Okay, here. I wonder where we are. That's well, I say that's quite helpful. I'll probably end up not being Russia, but let's see what else we can pick out from this. Okay, not picking up much from that, and I don't think I'm going to be able to see that sign. I think that's too far. Yeah, no matter how much I try and zoom into that, I'm not picking it up. Okay, so another sign here. And obviously it's all in Cyrillic, so that's not really going to help me either. Okay. What is that? It's not telling me much either. Just looks like a sign of the view, which is a bit odd. Okay, so is there any useful information on here? Any recognisable place names? When I say recognisable, I'm thinking of Moscow. But I'm not picking up anything here. Or even a structure that might suggest a place name. And I guess that, but it looks like a reverse EKC NOAN Eknoan, just in case there's a chance of spotting that. And let me check this sign one more time before we dive into the map. No. So I'm not getting a place name there either. No. No. Okay. This could be a dangerous one. Could be very low scoring because of the size of Russia. I'm not getting any feel for whereabouts in Russia it is either. Reasonably north, but I don't have any conviction behind that. Let's have a little look in. I'm probably not going to go too far to the east. I'm just going to see if I can see that place name anywhere at all as a quick scan. Not picking up anything at the moment. I can't even see that character, to be honest. That reverse, oh there it is, a reverse E. So it does exist. I was really hoping that we'd see that Mokwa in the sign somewhere, although it didn't obviously look like Moscow, so it probably just would have been completely misleading. Keep having a little look around, a little bit further down to this southern region. Can't see anything jumping out at me. No. Okay. Okay. I think I'm just going to go for around this region and hope for the best. Ooh, wow. Wow, 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 wow. That is exactly what I was worried about. I mean, I don't really have much of an understanding of Russia at all. Never been there. Hardly actually seen many rounds come up in the few weeks I've been playing with Russia. But that was a long, long way away, almost 3,000 miles. Okay, well, something to remember for the future. Try and improve as we progress along. Wow, that is an extremely long horse. I'll have to remember that for a thumbnail for the video. That's very freaky. And he's still freakishly long. I mean, that's incredible. I mean, is this some sort of genetically modified horse? I thought that was a dead one there for a second, but that's a tree. Okay, so we're right-hand drive again. Driving on the right, sorry. And again, these bollards, I haven't been able to pick up information from bollards at all yet. Very small dotted line, so that's probably quite distinctive to some of you and may well help. And a car that's too far away to be able to get any useful information from. So this is a bastard round, to be honest. This is a desperately tricky round. I'm not picking up really any clues at all from the surroundings here. Sort of terracotta shade tiles. So I'm thinking that it's Europe, but where in Europe could this be? Okay, so I think it's really going to be a blind guess. I'm just going to have to go for a sort of a hedge your bets landmass type approach, I think. Don't think it's too far north. Can't see any firs. There's a lot of deciduous trees around. And beyond that, it really is a blind guess. So I'm thinking we go, I don't know, I'm thinking maybe in this sort of region. Feels like it might be France, but I don't want to go in the middle of France and rule out this sort of area as well. So fingers crossed. Let's see what happens. Oh, okay. So yet again, my assumptions proven incorrect. So we're quite far north there. I would have thought that we might see more trees, more fir trees, or pines, but obviously not. So that's again something else to learn for the future. Nearly 3,000 points, not great. As I say, I'd like to be able to get nearer to 4. That's my aim really at the moment. Try and build up that consistency, which is very much lacking at the moment. That sign said lodge, so we've got an English sign. It looks like it could be Africa. Driving on the left. Can I see that sign? No. Of course I can't see that sign, it's on the left. I can't see the sign that's on the side that would actually face me either. That's not visible, which is very unfortunate. If only I hadn't stopped myself from moving, would have been able to see that more clearly. I'll have to do one of those rounds. It might take a little bit longer, or maybe it wouldn't. Maybe because you're able to move, I actually would be able to find clues faster and find myself in a position to guess quicker. Okay, so it's definitely lodge. I cannot make out that top word though, or anything else at the bottom of the sign, which probably has a place name on it, but that's not going to help me here. And this iron's definitely not going to help me either because that's got nothing in it. So I'm going to have to go with my gut, which is Africa, but which country is a question. I think I've seen before that, so I don't think it's foolproof, but South Africa has a sort of a much rounder blur on the vehicle. So I don't think it's South Africa. As I say, I don't know if that's foolproof or not. But I'm more entitled to go for Botswana, I think. So I'm just going to go for it. Otherwise, I could contemplate this for quite some time. And I'll go nearish to Gaborone. Pretty much on it. Let's go. Wow. That's a pretty good outcome. 68 miles. That's better than I could have hoped, to be honest, in that situation. 4,712 points. Very pleased with that at the end. Let's have a look at the summary. 16.5, so not a great round at all, but certainly better than I think it was better than my last video. Good luck having a go with that. I'm sure many of you will beat me. Thanks for watching.